Welcome back, everybody. Okay, we're talking about all those holiday get-togethers this morning, and they can be a lot of fun and sometimes not so much. So while you're there, what's your body language saying about you? What's it saying about everybody else in the room? Well, joining me this morning, I have Renate Mousseux. She is an expert in reading body language, and you're here to help us kind of give us that first impression when we are at these events that sometimes we may want to be at and sometimes we may not want to be at, right?
Right, exactly.
Why is reading body language so beneficial when it comes to making a good first impression?
Well, body language is extremely important in your life. Whatever you say is one thing, but 65% of what you're saying comes over by body language. That means what you say is not necessarily what people hear.
Okay.
They use body language to see if it's truth or not.
So, and I think too that we're picking up on that, but we may not realize it. Like you said, if it's 65%, well, that person told me that they were very interested, but the way that they said it, that they're not.
Exactly.
We have some photos. Let's go through a couple that you have picked out here, and we can kind of break them down. Let's start with the handshake at these events.
Right. Here we have a handshake. It's not really a firm handshake. It is a little different because the hands seem to really hold each other. I would say it's not exactly a business handshake.
Okay, and if we can go back to shooting us here for a second, you were showing me something before we came on. Now, if we can zoom in on this, when you're talking about the sincerity, because of the V,
perfect.
Right?
Okay, if we have the two V's, they should interlock. Like this.
Oh.
And now this is a handshake. Now, if I like to have the young lady power, then I just turn the hand slightly so her hand is on top.
So
that
I'm
means
more powerful.
You are more powerful.
Oh.
Now, if I like to be the head honcho, I just do slightly like this, but without naturally letting anybody see that.
Interesting. And you were also saying in Germany or in Europe, the handshake is so important.
Yes, yes. You're judged by a handshake. If the handshake is not firm and the way it should be, you do not have much success. So your handshake better be firm and nice.
And then you said like this, if it's just like really wimpy. Here's one. This is a good one too. Oh, no sincerity.
None at all, if you can.
Interesting. Look at that.
This means you're just half committing. You're not giving totally of yourself. So, because we are not interlocking. So this is a weak handshake.
And then what about when you're talking about the arm's distance?
Yes.
Okay, so here, we're acting all these out, but this is important. It's good to know.
Yes.
Okay.
So if I have a handshake like this and I do like this, it's very endearing. I really enjoy meeting you. Now, if I touch you here, that's fine. If I touch you on the upper arm doing a handshake, that's a little of a power play again. So over the elbow is power play. Underneath is still all nice and endearing.
What kind of handshake when you receive something where it's kind of like, I want something a little bit more than just shaking your hand? What would take place there? Is it more of like rubbing the arm?
No, I would not say that. Just shaking your hand and maybe like this.
Okay. But what if the person's like, hey, I really like you?
That's a different thing. They probably hold your arm all the way here or so and make sure you know that.
Okay.
They like you.
Well, the French. The French do the kiss on the cheek. And it's not just one cheek, it's side to side.
Right.
But then they also do the endearing handshake,
yes,
too.
Yes.
So is that still endearing, or at one point is it like uncomfortable?
No, it's very endearing. But you don't really kiss the cheek with your lips.
You just nudge.
It's just you blow a kiss.
Okay. Mwah, mwah. Okay, there we go.
Naturally.
Everybody, did that make your day? Yeah. Okay. How about the smile?
The smile. We have genuine smiles, we have fake smiles. Here's a genuine smile. Your whole face goes up, your eyes go up, your lips go up, and you definitely have a glimmer in your eyes. If you have a fake smile, the left side of your face does not agree with the right side.
Yeah.
This is what we call a grapefruit smile. She's not really with it.
The
She doesn't.
sourpuss.
Yeah. So the left side does not align with the right. That's how you can tell a fake smile.
And they're not happy to be there. They just want to leave.
Not at all. Yeah, and you can also see in her eyes are not frank. They're half downcast. They're not just frank.
And then, like you said, so the very happy, and then the sincere too.
Yeah,
very sincere. Oh,
that
look at that
is a sincere fly. See the laugh lines on his eyes and around his mouth. That is a total sincere laugh. Wonderful.
A very
you want to laugh with him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so then going into the holiday party now, as we're kind of reading the room, what else are we picking up with everybody here?
Well, as soon as you walk in, it takes the other person about 2 minutes to assess you and to either like you or not like you. So the first impression is really the key impression you have. Here we have a party scene. The man on the left with his hands on the hip, he makes himself bigger than he really is. The other gentleman in front of him puts his hand in the pocket. That's a very masculine stance with his thumb out.
Yeah. And then, okay, now what's going on here? This looks like they know each other, or they want to get to know each other.
They definitely flirt, it seems. He, however, has his leg under his other leg, so he is holding back and is not 100% sure of himself. She, however, is really into him. The leg posture shows that she really likes him. Wow. And her body movement, too, is completely towards him.
So she's making more of an unconscious effort than he is, and she just doesn't know it at that point.
Right.
Okay. What about the party jerk? What about the person who comes? Oh, the legs. We were looking at that one. Sorry about that.
This gentleman has, I hate to say so, but a very bad body language, expression, arms folded, chin up, arrogant, and
impress me. Just, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yes, not too nice.
That's the person at the party that you want to avoid. And
Definitely.
I'm always the one, Murphy's Law, that I end up standing next to that person and for whatever reason feel like I need to entertain them, and I don't know why.
Yeah, just turn slightly and just
walk
run away gently.
Okay, walk away gently.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Renate.
Yeah,
okay, there you go, everybody. Tips for those holiday parties. We'll be right back after this. Interesting stuff.
I'm Captain Dave Salas, Kandahar Airfield, Afghanistan. I want to say happy holidays to the Struck and Salas families and all my friends in Mesa, Globe, Yuma, and Tucson, Arizona. I love you guys. I miss you guys. I can't wait to be home. And bear down, Arizona.